fellow entrepreneurs, welcome to my channel. My name is Ting Ting. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started this channel to share my experiences in entrepreneurship and leadership and hope I can help someone like you. This morning, I was interviewed by NUS Angel Ventures. NUS stands for National University of Singapore, which is a school I graduated from. And Angel Ventures is a new and young venture capital that try to help NUS startups to get off the ground by having mentorships and angel investors helping them. So as one of the angel investor and mentors, I was advised to give some tips to the startups that they have in place. And one of the questions that came up in the interview is, how do you overcome challenges as a young female entrepreneur when you first start off? I have to say that I never thought that was a problem being young and female. However, maybe I really have conditioned my mind to believe that's not a challenge, and I've already utilized some ways to manage expectations and impressions of clients. But I started to also understand the reason behind the insecurity as a female and young entrepreneur is because I guess in our parents' generation, our father are businessmen and there's not really that many businesswomen. So the stereotype from our parents first shaped in a way how we perceive ourselves, as well as when we go outside and we meet a client who start questioning our capabilities, we started feeling insecure about ourselves and our capabilities as well. So I realized it could be a real problem to a lot of female entrepreneurs. So today I would like to share the 4 tips that could help you to stay confident even you are young and female. First, take yourself seriously. I still remember when I was a teenager, I was at one of the singing lessons. I made a mistake, so I was like sticking my tongue out. I still remember to this day, and I'll probably never forget. My singing teacher said this to me: if you don't take yourself seriously, nobody will. And it stuck with me. If you think you are female and you are young and you will not be taken seriously, you will not be taken seriously until you do. Second, you become who you think you are. Everything in life is projection. And people and others treat and perceive us exactly what we allow them to treat and perceive us. Imagine if you walk into a meeting with a lot of insecurity that, I'm female, I'm young, I'm not sure I can do this, I'm less than my male colleagues. What will happen when the client starts to question you? You look young and you're a lady. Well, not to judge, but how can you say you can deliver? You might act defensive and emotional because you don't have that confidence. You have this insecurity inside of you. And you may react emotionally to that client's comment. As a result, your action becomes exactly the perception other people sees you. Oh, you're female, you're young, that's why you are reacting so emotionally, so insecure. However, if you're like, yes, I'm female, yes, I'm young, I'm so proud I'm able to do it at my age, being a female, irregardless what everyone thinks, you're confident, you go into a meeting, the perception, the stereotypes, whatever people say to you, you are like, well, I understand you think that way. I don't take it personally, but let's look at how we actually believe we are able to deliver. And let's focus on why we are the best comparatively to other vendors that you have. Third, be proud in your own skin. Own yourself. Don't let other people's stereotype define who you are. To take one step further, why not wear those stereotypes as a badge of honor? I'm young, I'm a female, I understand you have doubts, so I come prepared. Exactly because I'm a lady, I might be more detail-oriented than my male counterparts, and I will work harder to prove we are able to provide you a better service. And exactly because I'm young and my startup team is young, we have a lot more energy and we're willing to work overtime. We're willing to be more flexible, more adaptable, have better and faster turnaround time to deliver the services that no MNCs has the energy and dedication to. Exactly because I'm young, I'm female, I can do better. Fourth, smart impression management. Whether it is a prominent CBD address provided by a service company or a professional website that looks like you have a lot to offer, even you just started your company yesterday, this is all called impression management. So if you are trying to impress a potential client who you know come from a culture background where there are deep-seated stereotypes, maybe it's not wise to fight it, but to go with it and manage those impressions. For example, in the early days of my company, I actually never named myself as the founder because I understand operating in Asia business environment, that could be stereotypes. So I only give myself business card that says business development manager. Well, I am the biggest business development manager for my startup, so it's not really not true. So I go to those meetings with a male colleague of mine who looks older than I do. I still do the pitch. I show my capabilities in confidence. And in the end of the day, we walk away from that meeting. The client trusted me and they trusted the company behind me. They gave us the deal, which is the most important thing. And I think I managed to manage that impression quite well in the start. So these are the 4 tips I have for you today to stay confident as a young female entrepreneur. Well, if you are a female entrepreneur or you know someone who is, please do forward this video to them because I also want to tell you, please pat on your shoulders. Being a female entrepreneur, I know it's not easy because not every woman would choose to be an entrepreneur. And you are one of the rare kinds who's willing to push yourself out of the comfort zone and challenge yourself. And you know what? You should be proud of yourself. I should go out to the world and tell them how proud you are. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something today. If you'd like to have more topics on entrepreneurship, leadership, business psychology, please do subscribe to my channel below. If you like this video, also give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And I hope to see you at my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.